Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is Midori, and I'm back with another episode of Draw Midori. Welcome back, guys and girls. Now, this time I told you it wouldn't be that long before I drop a new video. Now, today, as you can see, I'm working with Loba, and she's a new character from the season 5 of the Apex Legends game, and I really like her design, so I decided to do her drawing. Now, I really wanted to get this drawing out quick, so I really edited pretty fast and did the best I can in terms of drawing. The drawing still took about 3 to 4 hours to do, and then it took another 3 hours to edit. So yeah, it takes me a really long time to produce a drawing, but I'm happy that the turnaround time this time from my last drawing, it's only been literally just 1 day, so I'm pretty happy about this. Now, as always, as you can see, I start off with the mannequin pose already, just plotting out the basic shapes. This is going to be a bust drawing similar to the Revenant, and I decided to do another bust drawing because her and the Revenant in Apex Legends are connected. The Revenant killed her family.
What the hell are you?
Death.
And I sort of wanted to do sort of like a correlation slash relationship that they're similar in terms of their origin in the game. So it's a bust. I did the basic shape of the head already, and here I'm just plotting out the just doing the proportions of the eyes, the nose, the lips, and pretty much doing the line weight work in pencil, which I'm pretty much going to go over again with my Copic multi-liners. And it's going to be the same process when I get to the Copic multi-liners. Mind you, please be in mind, usually when you sketch, especially when you first start off, make sure that you keep it pretty simple in terms of not worrying too much about details, because a lot of the details you will be doing in inking process. But the thing is, if you do too much detailing in the pencil stage, a lot of it's going to be lost once you get to the inking stage. So that's one thing I noticed about doing a lot of my drawings, is that if I don't follow my own rules, a lot of the artwork is going to end up getting lost. So I try to leave the detailing when it comes time to inking, as you can see here, because once you go over it in ink, you're going to erase the pencil. So even if you do great rendering with the pencil, it's going to end up being erased anyway. So why waste your time doing the render work in pencil if it's going to be erased? So try to leave that later on for the inking and the coloring. So here I'm going to go over one time when it comes to line weight. So when I say line weight, I mean the thickness of the lines. So it's pretty much being drawn in a most likely a 0-3. That's what I usually like to do. Here it sort of looked like it time skipped, and that's only because the fact that I didn't start recording right away when it comes to this particular drawing, so it's a little bit over, a little bit skipped a little bit. And here again, the same principles when it comes to value, going from dark to light, and also paying attention to the light source in relationship to the background. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this particular drawing. Now for a little backstory on Loba. When she was 9 years old, Loba Andre witnessed her parents' murders at the hands of the Revenant. Orphaned and tossed into the system, Loba fought tooth and nail to overcome the adversity of her childhood. She grew up to become a famous high society socialite by day and the Outland's most infamous thief by night. Now her parents' seemingly immortal killer has reemerged, and she tracked him to the Apex games. She's looking for answers, treasures, and a way to take the one thing that always been out of her reach: revenge.
Come to kill me, little girl.
Someday. But for now...
Now here's a little fun fact about Loba. A year before the game's launch, there was a legend called Rosie with abilities very similar to Loba, who eventually got scrapped. Writers Tom Casillo and Ashley Reed confirmed that Rosie was a completely different character. Despite this, Loba's datamine files still use the codename Rosie, suggesting that Loba replaced Rosie. So now I found that pretty interesting about this particular character. A lot of these characters tend to be another character before they actually get released, but yeah, that's pretty much typical of game development. Anyway, she's one of my favorite character designs from Apex Legends for all the wrong reasons. You guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I like that she's sort of, you know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of that character from Overwatch, the Spanish girl. Oh, I forgot her name already. She goes boop. I forgot her name. I'll remember it later in the editing, but yeah, she reminds me of that character. That's pretty much Apex Legends' answer to that particular character. So in terms of the design, you know, in a lot of these games these days, they always want to try to incorporate different cultures in terms of the character designs. You know, she's more, you know, she's more of a mix of Latina and a little bit of Arab in terms of her background. That's what it seems like to me and how she's designed. She has a little bit of both in her, but overall it's a cool design. I like you know, her outfit, you know, and I like her overall how they designed it in comparison to all the other characters that's in the game. Now, as you can see, I'm on the final stages of this drawing. Again, I'm doing the darker outlines here and using the Japanese futa brush to add the finishing touches. Now, guys and girls, remember to subscribe. I'm still relatively a new YouTuber. I can't really call myself a new YouTuber. I've been doing this for 3 years, but it's been going very slow in terms of growing, but I'm still in here. I'm still doing 1 to 2 drawings a week. And once again, I thank you guys for joining me. And I thank you guys for all my subscribers, all the new people that's here. I really appreciate it. And I check you guys and girls later. Dory out.
Come to kill me, little girl.
Someday. But for now,